The perpetual bachelor is really leaning into dad life now that it's been a few months since George Clooney became a father. You'd expect him to have a little insight on what it's like to be a true family man. And while he was at the Venice Film Festival over the weekend, he imparted some of the insight on us, as he and his wife, Amal, stunned on the red carpet. Clooney also told Entertainment Tonight about why they picked Alexander and Ella for their newborn twins' names. "We figured these kids are going to be looked at a lot and watched and have their every move sorts of judged," he said. "So we looked for some sort of normal names. We didn't have any great inspiration. It wasn't Alexander the Great and Ella Fitzgerald." While the twins weren't named after anyone grand or important, Clooney did admit that his and Amal's one fear and the most important thing to them was that their kids didn't have really dumb names. "If you ask us, they nailed that. Since successfully overcoming the initial hurdle of choosing appropriate names for two of the most famous babies on the planet, Clooney has just been leaning into fatherhood." He lovingly described the personality traits he can already see in the twins, even though they were just born in early June. Also read, "I spend half my week as a woman and the other half as a man. They start out with a personality right off the bat. Alexander is a thug already," Clooney said. "He's a moose. Literally. He just sits and he eats. As for little Ella, she's very elegant. And all eyes. She looks like Amal. Thank God," he said. Clooney's life has done a real 180 since the time he was widely considered to be a perpetual bachelor. No one expected him to get married, let alone have 2 kids. He agreed that even he is surprised by it all sometimes. None of it is real until all of a sudden they're standing there covered in slime and crying. You're like, wait a minute, what is that? We were just 2 and now we're 4. He explained. Everything changes pretty quickly. Despite all those changes, the whole Clooney family seems to be nailing it. Keep up the good dad work, George. Also read, how to get your life together when you're feeling stagnant.